You know, buying DJ equipment can be scary. I'm saying this because I'm going through it right now. You guys know that I do a lot of demo stuff down here. I don't like to call it reviews because I'm not really reviewing it per se. I'm just showing you what it is and what it does. I work with companies that I like. If they make good products, I want to show them to you because you may find them interesting. But yeah, reviews, boy, they're tough to weed through. I just had to do it with the purchase that I just made. I just bought a laptop for DJing. I don't know a lot about computers. I really don't. I do know that I do not like Mac. And I understand that a lot of you love Mac. A lot of you have been using Mac for a very long time. It's worked very well for you. And I'm so happy that it has. But I don't know how else to say it except I am not interested. For reasons that I've given many, many times that seem to fall on deaf ears, I'm not interested. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm looking at PCs. I'm looking at gaming laptops. They seem like they have a better build quality than the consumer stuff. And I got a few bucks to play with, so I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on something. I didn't think it'd be that bad. I figured I would figure out what I needed in a laptop as far as specs go, find something that met those particular needs, and buy it. And I did. I talked to my nephew first. Had him look at it because he's really good at this stuff. This is the guy that he's the computer guy. He just is. That's all he does. And his house is bigger than most of ours, and his cars are nicer than most of ours, so he knows what he's doing. He liked it. And he's like, yeah, I think that's a good one for you. I think it's a good deal too. So I pulled the trigger. And I posted a video about it a little before that, thinking, hey, I'm looking at this one, just showing people what I was looking at. Man, people couldn't wait to just shit all over it. They found something wrong with that thing. You know, crazy amount of people were complaining about, issues they'd had with this company in the past, or issues they'd had with Dell, or issues they'd had with Alienware, issues they have with, whatever. They had issues at any rate. And I got thinking, wow, did I screw up somewhere? I knew that I needed a non-AMD machine, so I needed an Intel something. So I got the 9 Ultra. That's good, right? Okay, yeah, that's not AMD. I knew I needed 32 gig of RAM because that's what things are asking for now. Got that. Knew I needed some good internal storage. Got plenty of slots for that. Knew I needed a screen that wasn't 13 inches. Got something that was 16 inches. Needed something that had a robust casing. This one has a robust casing. I looked at some reviews online and some people confirmed that, and they tore it apart and they looked inside and they had nice things to say about it. In general, a couple things they had to say about it weren't always positive. Some people complained about the sound quality of the speakers. I don't care. It's going into a controller or a mixing board. That's going to be the sound card. I'm not going to be playing anything off of this laptop. Some people complained that, maybe the graphics weren't quite as sharp as some of these other machines. I don't care. I'm just DJing off the thing. I'm not playing games. I'm not a gamer. Some people complained about, well, the screen could be tighter because it's kind of wobbly because the hinges aren't tight. I like that because as a disabled person, I can't hold on to one side of the computer while I lift the other part of it. I need to be able to do this one-handed. So that's really a bonus. I've got a computer that I have to really work hard to get the screen up because it wants to pull the whole laptop up. It's so tight. That's a drag. That's a good thing for me. Some people complained about a small touchpad. I'm not going to use the touchpad. I'm going to use a mouse. It means nothing to me. Everything else looked pretty good. Does it run warm? Sometimes, but it's got several different power modes and you can switch, which a lot of people may not know. But I watched these videos and they were showing how to do it. And they were playing games on it, like really demanding games, and the thing was running well. Is it perfect? No, but pretty good value. I got it on sale, bought it, and man, a lot of people in the comment section just had nasty things to say about it. It gave me anxiety to the point where I was physically ill. And I couldn't sleep. I was having nightmares last night because of this. It just made me question my own sanity. I've said before that I really don't care what people think of me, but I do listen to opinions on things when it comes to a purchase. maybe a car or an appliance, or a television or something like that. I want feedback. If these have a terrible fail rate, I want to know about it. If they're problematic in some way or have some known bug, I want to know about it. But just to crap all over, my choice of what I'm going to use to go out and DJ with, it's a landmine out there, guys. You all have to be going through this whenever you want to buy anything, from a controller to speakers to lighting. You have to be going through the same thing. I mean, let's face it. There are some retail stores out there still. Okay, I'm in Milwaukee. It's not the biggest city in the country, but it's a major city. It's like a little Chicago. We've got stores. We've got big box retailers. We've got some mom and pop stores. But really, for the most part, when you go into these stores to look at things that are DJ, usually we know more than the person at the counter does. It's just is what it is. We have to educate ourselves. So we have to go online. We have to read up and learn about things that we really didn't want to learn about. I'm not a computer guy. I don't want to know about computers. I just want to be an artist and create. But guess what? I got to learn something about computers. So that's what I do. And then, okay, let's look at the ratings. Now, the ratings are a landmine too, because you get two things, and it doesn't matter what it is. When you go on Amazon, you get 5-star ratings that it's awesome, or you get 1-star ratings saying that it's better off with landfill and it's just a big giant festering turd. It will summon demons from hell that will eat your cat. 2 through 4 don't get used much for those stars. It's either a 1 or it's a 5. So they're not always very useful. I look at online reviews. There are some people out there who do a lot of PC stuff. They're all gamers. Some of them have gone and bought this online with their own cash, and they're reviewing it. Some have had Alienware send it directly to them to review. And as many of you have pointed out, there are some DJs out there on YouTube that can't say anything negative about any piece of equipment if it was given to them to demo from a company, because if they say something negative, that company will no longer send them any equipment to demo. You got to weed through all this stuff. Some people you trust, some people you don't. That's up to you. There were some people who did reviews that were, what word am I looking for? Very dramatic. Everything was a nitpick. I mean, every little thing was a nitpick. It was stuff that just didn't matter. The color, the feel of this thing. You got to weed through all this and try to make informed purchases. And I know it sucks, and I know it's scary. And just please know that I'm always going to do my best to help you guys out with anything that I show you on this channel, and give you the best advice that I can if you ask for it. I get it, man. I feel you. I feel your pain. It's been a while since I felt your pain, but I do feel your pain. And I know this is a landmine. But yeah, when I get this thing in, I will beat the crap out of it on the bench and make sure that it does what it's supposed to do. And if it doesn't, I'll send it back. No big deal. But you know what? I can't let everyone's opinion on the internet for what I pick up for DJing freak me out or make me question my sanity or my reasoning or my logic. I did my best. I went to somebody who I trusted the most to confirm that this was okay. And I pulled the trigger, and we'll wait and see. So anyway, that's it. Just a vlog. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. More videos to come. I got a lot of product to show you that just came in. And when I show you those videos, I will absolutely try to do my best to be as thorough as possible and not lead anybody in the wrong direction. Don't want to mislead anybody. Just showing you what it is, what it does, and you make up your own mind. Practice and enjoy.